Welcome, everybody, to this week's installment of CFC Weekly Announcements. We are your special guests, Robin and Chris Richardson.
I'm
Welcome.
Chris.
Welcome.
Hi.
Thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
Anytime. Well, we're coming up on our 2-year anniversary, or should I say your 2-year anniversary, because
Yep.
you actually headed out east before we did.
Yeah, I took a solo trip out here. It took about a week to drive out from Oregon 2 years ago. I remember one day it was just blowing sideways snow through one of the Dakotas, and I couldn't see the road a lot, and it was quite an adventure. So
Yep, I remember hearing about that. And then you came back after a month, the end of this month, March.
Mhm.
You came and got us, and it was a long journey. And as Michael Scott says, it was a crazy world with a lot of smells.
Yep.
We had
our car stunk.
Jack's
after that.
stinky feet, and we had the dog.
Yeah,
But we made it,
we made it.
and we're all moved in now. We love our house, we love our neighborhood, and we love our church community. And so we're grateful that you guys are our Ohio family. We can't say enough about the ways that you guys have loved us, embraced us, supported us, encouraged us, and just been the best. We really do love you so much, and so we're just grateful for these 2 years, and we are excited for many, many more to come.
Yes.
Did you want to say anything else?
No, you said it all. So we had a few things we wanted to let you know about.
Yeah.
And go ahead.
Yeah, so the first is that we need 15 good men, women, and children to read through the book of Mark for Good Friday that's coming up on April 2nd. The service will be at 6 p.m., so they'll need to be live readers. Is that correct?
Yeah, that's the goal. You know, the way that Mark was originally been given to people was through reading it, you know, and so we want to practice that the way that the early church did, and so that's what we're going to be trying to do. And so I think it helps to understand the book whenever you read it all at once. And so we did this last year with John. It was a little different because we did it online, but
That's still really great.
yeah. So we look forward to, hopefully you can join us and be a part of that. And so let us know if you can do one of those readings.
So people should reach out to you or Libby via
Yep.
email.
Yep, just email us. I'll list this in the weekly announcements. You can just reply to that, or you can send an email or a text, and we'll start getting you plugged in for that.
And you'll assign them the text.
Yep,
Yes.
we'll tell you. Each person will have one chapter. So
Kids would need to be pretty good readers.
yeah,
Okay.
or we'll give them a shorter chapter.
Yeah, good idea. Okay. And we got March Madness. So is this true that they said, I heard on the radio, that this will be the first time we've had March Madness in 2 years?
Well, kind of. I mean, I think they might be doing it without fans this year, but yeah, they didn't have March Madness last year because the thing that stopped everything last year. So
But did they not have it the year before?
no, they had it the year before.
Oh, why'd they say 2 years?
Because it's been a year. I
Oh.
mean, because makes 2 years
I see.
since they had it.
Okay, got it. So we're doing our own March Madness here at CFC, but it's like Bible style,
Yep.
right?
The summer sermon series, we're doing a sermonament about how we can pick what we're going to preach on, and so you know, that's what we're doing. So
Okay, why don't you give us a little
all right,
rundown?
so the way it'll work is this coming week we'll open up the left side of the bracket, and that side is all full books of the Bible. So we have Philippians, Colossians, 1 Peter, and out of all 4 of these, only one of these was spelled wrong, Micah. Somehow Micah got spelled wrong, but Colossians and Philippians turned out great.
It's probably
So
been fixed. I spelled one of them wrong last year, so
you spelled, yeah, it's Colossians.
see.
So
Happens.
last year, let's see, I think Philippians won this part last year, but some kind of mess up in the way we were running things ended up we didn't get it, I think, but don't quote me on that. So anyway, we're trying to do this every year to kind of help have some community choice in what we talk about over the summer. So that's the left side. That side will be open up for one vote, and we're going on the honor system. You know, we're not even getting into voter fraud and all that
Yeah,
on
don't
this. So
even. We're not talking about that stuff.
not talking about it.
Mm-mm.
So you get one vote. You can vote in each of the 2 brackets, and then we'll have winners out of those 2. You can vote via email or with pen. And then the next week we'll open up the right side, and the right side is race and the Bible,
Mm-hmm.
joy in the abundant life.
Little people, right?
Yeah, little people in Scripture.
Little people, big world.
Little people, big
just
world.
kidding.
And verses that we tend to ignore. So these are verses that seem like they're not saying anything or that we don't practice them, but I think that our spiritual life would be improved if we would recognize that they're actually part of the Bible.
I have a question. Do you vote?
Do I vote
Yeah.
in this?
Yeah.
No, but I get a secret backdoor vote because we need 3 over the summer.
Mm-hmm.
So I can plug one in if I want to. Or I can go with a wild card that I think of later. So I've got some level of freedom in this.
Got it. Okay. All right. And what else is happening? Easter service?
Yeah, Easter service is the beginning of April, and we're chatting with some folks about potentially a part-time children's coordinator and a part-time helper with worship, and so we hope to get some of that info out to you soon. We are slowly and surely just putting things back together, and so this is a slow rebuild for our process, but we love you. Thanks for 2 years, and hopefully quite a few more.